But when you find out that you really have control over this whole dynamic, it changes your life. Hello, and welcome to Coffee and Coaching. I am your coach, Coach Michelamonè, your certified life and relationship coach. And here at Coffee and Coaching, we stimulate conversations to energize relationships. And we do that by answering questions that have been either posed to me through email, through DM, or any other platforms that I have been on for years. But before we do that, we always talk about what the coffee of the day is. And so today's coffee is an espresso blend, and it is a Berry House. It's really strong, very bold. I'm not too thrilled about espresso. It's just espresso. Doesn't have any real flavor to it, even with my cream that I've been putting in it. It's just is what it is. So, but it is. I'm going to maybe it's going to help me stay awake. So I'm going to go with that. Before we move forward, let me tell you, please like, comment, and share. Make sure that you're sharing. If you're watching this right now, just go ahead and share and forget about it. Just share to your page. Somebody on your page may need to have this information. It may be very helpful to them. They may thank you later. You just never know who can benefit from something that you may share. And sharing is free and it's caring, right? Make sure that you like and comment. Tell me how you feel about this whole subject as well. So let's get to today's question. All right. So how can I make my partner feel happy when I am depressed? I am afraid that he will leave me because I am always sad. So I try to hide my feelings, but then sadness overwhelms me because I feel alone. First, I want you to understand you can't make anyone else happy, and they can't make you happy. It's work enough to make our own selves happy. And that, my dear, is the work that you must focus on. I want you to remember this one thing if you don't remember anything else that I write. Until you are happy within yourself, content within yourself, or whole within yourself, no one will be able to make you feel good long term. It will all be temporal. Depression is a real thing, but you can overcome it. If you have determined that you have a medical imbalance, find a naturalist to give you natural remedies for that. But if your sadness is circumstantial, then you can fix that yourself. First, let me tell you how you can quickly tell the difference. If you find yourself sad in situations where no matter who it is, what it is, or how everyone else around you feels, you're still sad even when your mind wants you to be happy, or you just can't seem to muster up any piece of happy, even if it's short-lived, you might want to find someone that can medically help you with that. But if you are fine until you are triggered by an instance and you hover over that instance but can hide it around other people, you can change that. This is just your mind being in control of you rather than you being in control of it. Whenever you find yourself in this place, make sure you actively reject the negative thoughts, even if you reject them in uncertainty. Just reject them anyhow, and eventually your mind will catch up. Then fill the empty space with something more productive to dwell on. You will know what that is for you because it's different for everybody. Next, let's go back to this relationship. The reasons why people don't want to be around sad people is because 1, they feel helpless because they can't fix the sad person. 2, they don't feel the sad person will ever change, or they don't understand where the sadness comes from, which is 3. The first reason is a good reason for both parties. Not being able to fix it allows the sad party time to work it out for themselves, but it creates an inadequacy in the fixer that, if assessed correctly, can help them chime in on their desire for control. An opportunity for them to fix that and grow. If they feel that they have given you suggestions and you haven't taken any of them, then this can be draining, and that person may retreat in self-preservation for themselves. Still, good for both parties. If the sad person assesses this correctly, they can view what it looks like to put self first and hopefully take in that trait for themselves. Lastly, if they don't understand where the sadness comes from, then it is a perfect opportunity to gain understanding about the sadness and the responses given to the sadness. Ultimately, both parties will begin to communicate better. But all in all, you must find love, solace, and security within yourself first. If you don't, you can be in a room with 100 people that loved you equally, and you will always feel alone and not loved. I hope that this helps. So a lot of times we are comfortable in our sadness because it's familiar to us. We don't have to worry about what the next thing is going to happen. We don't have to worry about how we're going to respond to it. We simply are used to it. So we stay there because it's comfortable. But I'm challenging you, any of you, if any of you know someone or you're dealing with sadness yourself, where you seem to feel sad most of the time, challenge yourself to negate, reject, get rid of, cast down, whatever you like to call it, the thoughts that come to your mind that makes you that way, and find something productive to do. I want you to also give yourself grace to understand that you will never arrive in that. If you're challenged in your depression, if you're challenged with depression or you're challenged with sadness, first look at your lineage and see, was your mom sad? Was your dad sad? Was your grandma sad? Was any of those people sad? Because it may be something that's generational, and they didn't know how to take care of it, so they dwelled in it and they kept on. So you watch them do the same things. But when you find out that you really have control over this whole dynamic, it changes your life. It is something that I dealt with for a very long time. And even I still have to make sure that I actively participate in making sure that I reject those feelings and those thoughts. I have to do it on a day-to-day basis. Some weeks go by and I never see it. Or some days come up and I go, wait a minute, something's not right. Something's not right with him. Let me focus in on me. Let me figure out what I'm feeling, and let me see if these are productive thoughts. This is an active work that you must do for the rest of your life if this is something that you've dealt with, because it's going to keep trying to bring you back into that spot where you don't have control. So I hope that this helps someone. Please like, comment, and share. I keep saying that. I'm going to keep saying it. Like, comment, share. Tell me what you do to get over your sadness if it's something that you've dealt with before. Make sure that you see my video that I'm going to drop on Friday morning. It's going to be a brand new video. I drop videos every single day, these that I do here live on Facebook, or if I record, like I'm going to be recording some things upcoming and dropping them into Facebook, so YouTube, so that I could just share the link easier. It's easier for me that way. Sometimes I want to do some things early, and sometimes I want to do some things late at night. And I don't want to do them if there's nobody going to be watching them. But it makes sense if I just record and then drop it later. So I drop a brand new video that nobody's seen before on YouTube every Friday morning at 6 a.m. So look for that. I hope that you guys love what I'm doing. Make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel as well, and hit that bell so that you can get any of the videos that I'm going to be uploading. Thank you all for watching. I love y'all for real, for real. Bye.